Figuring out how to keep those good vibes flowing in DC. Could have chosen a lot of numbers to show you how good Jayden Daniels was in year one. This one stood out. Not one, not two, not three, 6 fourth quarter comeback wins last season, including the playoffs. That's the most by any rookie starting QB since 1950. And Daniels might not need so many comebacks with Deebo Samuel now in the huddle.
I'm excited. I'm excited to work with him more in training camp. Obviously, offseason was good, but now you just see what he's proven year in and year out, and I'm excited to throw him a little screen, and hopefully on the stat sheet it says a touchdown for 80 yards, and I didn't have to do any of the work. But I'm excited. He's a great person, great fit in the locker room, wide array. So we're gonna see hopefully a lot of touchdowns.
Mina, we know how diverse the looks were from Kyle Shanahan for Deebo at 37 rush attempts minimum each of the last 4 seasons. How do you see the Commanders trying to deploy him?
Well, I think Jayden Daniels kind of hit there when he was talking about the screens. The Commanders' offense was top 5 in just about every metric last year, but one where they were not was yards after the catch per reception. They were 21st. By God, that's Deebo Samuel's music. That is exactly what he's been brought into this offense to do. Cliff Kingsbury is a very good screen designer, and you can see him certainly taking advantage of that to get them yards after the catch. The other thing I'll add is I think his versatility is a really nice fit for this offense, which you alluded to. The Commanders' offense used a ton of no huddle last season. If you have a player like Deebo who can line up anywhere in the formation, who's basically a running back in a wide receiver's body and vice versa, it creates problems for defenses when they don't have time to sub out and you can hunt mismatches. So I loved this fit, and I think he brings an element to this offense that didn't exist last year.
Yeah, I mean, Cliff Kingsbury's offenses always have had a lot of throws sort of at or behind the line of scrimmage. Last year's Commanders really didn't, relative to what Cliff has done in the past. So they want to incorporate more of that. Deebo's a perfect player for that, as you mentioned. One underrated thing to keep an eye on here, the Commanders added Wes Welker, the former Patriots and Broncos receiver, to their coaching staff this offseason as an analyst. Wes Welker was the 49ers wide receivers coach from 2019 to 2021, Deebo Samuel's first 3 years in the league with San Francisco. He was helpful in terms of his introduction to the league, him developing into an NFL player, and I'm told that relationship is very good. The Commanders believe that it will be one of the reasons they hope to get the best out of Deebo Samuel in his first year in Washington.
Hawk, looking at the quarterback in all this, Daniels, his rookie season surprised a lot of us. It didn't surprise a lot of those who have worked with him. But how much confidence do you have in Daniels replicating that high bar we saw from him as a rookie?
Utmost confidence. Utmost confidence, because a lot of times when you have a first-year quarterback coming to the league and have the success we saw from Jayden Daniels, you're thinking, okay, it's the element of surprise, right? Or maybe their athletic prowess, whether it's arm, whether it's running ability, kind of gave him a little bit of an easy button. Well, when you look at Jayden Daniels and what makes him special, it's his ability to process and get through his progressions. Routinely getting to reads 3 and 4, especially as a rookie, is so rare. And that's where Jayden Daniels shines. Like throughout the season, he got better and better later in the games, later in the plays. They threw more at him, and he still responded. When you get that from a rookie, you got to kind of put him on a scale like he's a veteran. There is no sophomore slump for guys that have been in the league and that can process that way. That's what you get with Jayden Daniels.
Yeah, I completely agree, Andrew. Processing, play from inside a clean pocket, those are things that repeat from year to year. The only concern I would have had is if they hadn't addressed the offensive line, because I think Jayden Daniels compensated for some of the problems last year, and you think about C.J. Stroud having that unbelievable rookie year, then his sophomore season really being affected by the offensive line. The Commanders didn't rest on their laurels, though. They went out, they upgraded, trading for Laramie Tunsil. They also drafted Josh Connerly. It was a pick that I liked a lot. So there's going to be a little bit of reshuffling. There's going to be depth. And to me, that is perhaps the most important thing they could have done to avoid that sort of rookie-sophomore slump.
And it's a scary proposition for the rest of the league. As a rookie, Daniels' QBR already amongst the elite. He ranked 4th. It went Jackson, Allen, Burrow, Daniels in his first year in the NFL. Hey, we're just getting started here on NFL.
How's it going, everybody? Villa Sports Network here. Just want to thank you guys for your support on the channel. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Also want to kind of remind you to don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on the video if you like as well. But regardless of the fact, thank you again for your support, and hope to see you on the next video.